Nation.
Hello and welcome back to Saints Nation. I'm your host Spencer Pearson, and today in campus news we have the spring play. Now, seeing as the fall production, which was a disco rendition of the classic A Midsummer's Night Dream, just went through its run, the drama production team has begun production on its spring musical, The Wizard of Oz. Now, this isn't any ordinary musical. For the first time since Sound of Music, the drama crew have decided to rent out professional sets, costumes, and many other things, as well as get a spot at the Lincoln Theater. Yes, you heard me right, the play will be at the Lincoln Theater. This is a very big deal. Now, what's even cooler is that auditions are open as of now. It's open into the entire school district, and they're looking for anybody, really, who's interested. So make sure you stop by, talk to Miss Coyle, or talk to any of the drama crew members. They're definitely out to help, and see how you can help out, be it production, music, costumes, acting even. It's all open for anybody. So check it out and make sure you're part of one of the best productions that this school is going to see since Sound of Music. Next in campus news, we have the Interact Club. Now, recently, the Interact Club has raised upwards of $140 for various charities. This is an amazing feat, and to explain it at a greater depth, we talked to Mr. K for a little bit and had him explain the whole situation. So let's go see what he had to say.
On Halloween, a bunch of members from Interact dressed up and had our Interact shirts, and we went around trick-or-treating throughout town asking for tips and small donations for the What If Foundation.
The What If Foundation is an organization that helps to raise money for Haitian orphans, and it helps provide food and clothing for them, and necessities like that, shelter and such.
We raised a total of $744.43.
Wow. How long was that like an all-night thing that you guys
It took us 3 hours essentially, basically.
We were in different groups, and our group went for longer, and other groups went for an hour, hour and a half, and yeah, it was really successful.
So you guys are saying you're better than the other groups?
Basically.
much.
And we raised more money than the other groups, so
Cool.
that's on record.
Well, thanks for talking to us today, Mr. K. But now we're going to move on to our final story, which is about Miss Ashwanden. Now, as some of you may know, Miss Ashwanden has recently given birth to her first daughter, Sophia. So if you get a chance to see her, congratulate her. But that's been news for today. Now we're going to pass it on over to Brandon, who has a surprise piece for us. Quite frankly, I don't know what it's going to be, and honestly, I'm a little scared. I'm just as curious as you are, so let's pass that on over to Brandon and see what he's got for us. Brandon?
Thanks, Spencer. Here I'm going to be giving you some quick little tips on what to do to get ready for college next year. Let's go right into them. Remember, if you're feeling a little unmotivated, don't really want to fill out those apps, get together with friends, or a whole bunch of friends. They can help you through it. Remember, this is the next big step in your academic career. They're going to be there for you just like you should be there for them. Another important aspect that you need to have is your brag sheet, a sort of collection of all the interesting and noteworthy things you've done through your high school career, and perhaps even out of it, that your teachers can then use to write letters of rec, which you're going to need for quite a few private institutions. And for example, but the thing is, you want to be as honest as possible, because some colleges, well actually all colleges, they don't really like it when you lie. And whatever you do, don't forget to apply to every college that you can think of. It's very important that you get yourself out there and you let colleges know just what you can do. And if you don't apply, you'll never know if you're going to be accepted or not. Well, there you go. Pretty much all you need in order to get into the college of your choosing. Remember, get on top of things, get with friends, get it all done, and sit back, relax, and watch the letters flow in. Right back to you, Spencer.
Well, Brandon, that was curious, I should say, I guess. Thanks for stepping in anyway, but now we're going to pass it on over to Lito, who has sports for us. He's going to be focusing on the volleyball team this week and playoffs, like he did last week with soccer and playoffs. So let's go see what he's got for us. Lito, how you doing?
Thank you, Spencer. Last Friday, the football team went up to Willits to play them there. 66-0, quite a blowout. They had a fantastic game, and unfortunately the refs didn't like us that much, but it didn't seem to matter. 66-0, did a good job. The soccer team were waiting to hear about their playoffs, and they finally got word back. The girls' soccer team made playoffs. Congratulations. They're going to be playing Clear Lake this Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Good luck to them. Unfortunately, the boys' soccer team did not make playoffs. They had a great season, though. They had tough times, and with playoffs for them, it's difficult because they have a lot of people in their section, so there's a lot of different teams to draw from. They didn't get it this year, but they can get it next year. They had a fantastic season, so congratulations. Thanks for being Saints. Anyway, winter sports are coming up, so this next couple of weeks you're going to see more winter sports, basically just basketball and wrestling. Those are our only winter sports. So this next week you should see some basketball tryouts coming out. Look for posters around the school. Mr. Hoppy usually posts something saying when basketball tryouts are, or just other dates that you should know. So look around for that. But this week we're going to go into our sports highlight and talk about the volleyball team. The volleyball team this year has done a pretty good job. They've been really interesting actually. And so far, they've come together. They're doing a fantastic job. They're winning a lot of their games, and they're coming into playoffs this week. So we're going to see a lot more out of them in the future. But for now, we're going to talk to some of the captains. We're going to talk to Katie Begro and Madison Heckler. Hello, I'm here with two of the captains of the volleyball team. We've got Katie Begro and Madison Heckler. How are you guys doing today?
Fabulosa.
All right, what do you guys, just tell us something about your team.
We're doing pretty well this year. We're a fairly young team. We have 5 sophomores, 3 juniors,
and 2 seniors.
yes,
so.
senior night
Ooh,
Thursday this week.
that's going to be pretty short then.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We ended up with less numbers, and we usually have 12, and we have 10 this year, but it works out well with our playing rotations.
Because of that, have you, is there less talent than there were in years past, or?
Not at all. All
No.
of the sophomore girls we brought up, our JV team's still really strong, even though we brought up all the sophomore girls. But most of them play club,
Yeah.
and they're all really competitive.
Yeah, we have some talented sophomores. So we still have the same talent, we just don't have as much experience, but we're working with what we have, and we're doing pretty well.
That sounds good. Thank you very much. There you go. Handshake.
Thank you.
And that's all we've got. We're going to go back to the main show. Now, the volleyball team is looking very strong this year, and we're going to see a lot more of them in playoffs. Hopefully, they can go really far, maybe win another section championship. Who knows? We'll see if we can find out. Good luck to the girls' volleyball team. Anyway, we're going to talk about some games to look forward to this weekend. Games to look forward to. Pretty short this week. We have girls soccer Wednesday night, 7 o'clock at Clear Lake. It's going to be the first playoff game of the year, so good luck to them. As for volleyball and football, we still haven't heard what exactly their playoff game is going to be. We probably won't find out until Saturday. So we'll see, and we'll look forward to that. I'll give you another update next week. For now, the football team is going to be playing Cloverdale at home, and now this is going to be the last for sure home football game. It's going to be senior night, so you're going to want everyone to go out and support our team. And hopefully we get some more football games at home, but you never know what could happen depending on the seeds. It's all really confusing. That's it for sports. Spencer, we're going to head on back to you.
Lito, that was fantastic. But now we're going to move on to, as I say every week, the best piece ever produced by the ever-famed Daniel, Puppy of the Week. I don't know why I keep waiting for you guys to say things, because, quite frankly, you're really disappointing me. I remember when it was just common practice for you guys to go, "Aww," when I said Puppy of the Week, but apparently now you're just dead silent. Disappointing. Clearly this puppy is absolutely adorable and very worthy and deserving of the prize of Puppy of the Week, so let's just take a quick minute to adore this puppy as we do every week. Here you go. It's not that bad. It could be worse. These are all things to help you feel better as you look at an adorable puppy. Well, that's been Puppy of the Week for you, but now we're going to pass it on over to Snapshot and wrap up the show. But fear not, we will be back next week. As a matter of fact, next week will be a special episode. We're going to have a special appearance from a certain someone, if you catch my drift. Anyway, this has been Saints Nation reporting Saints Nation news and St. Helena news and news for the purpose of news. I'm Spencer Pearson. Have a nice weekend.
I can't take them on my own. Oh, I'm not the one you know. I have killed a man, and all I know is I am on the run and go. Don't wanna call you in the nighttime. Don't wanna give you all my pieces. Don't wanna hand you all my trouble. Don't wanna give you all my demons. You'll have to watch me struggle from several rooms away. But tonight, I need you to stay. the hall. I have killed a man, and all I know is I am on the run and go. Don't wanna call you in the nighttime, don't wanna give you all my pieces, don't wanna hand you all my trouble, don't wanna give you all my demons. You'll have to watch me struggle from several rooms away. But tonight, I need you to stay. Don't wanna call you in the nighttime, don't wanna give you all my pieces,